All right. So let's give this another shot. All right. So I never done a YouTube video like this before, but I really feel as though that a lot of the content, well, not even that, I don't upload anymore. I got into live streaming. I live stream every once in a while, and work is just one thing, let alone a lot of other things in my personal life. But I really wanted to make a Phase 4 Disney Plus shows video and the movies video. And today, we're gonna be doing the Disney Plus shows. With that being said, I just want to clarify that the special presentations in the I Am Groot show will not be included in this, okay? Because I don't think that the special presentations are a part of Phase 4. I do think that it is a part of the MCU, but I do not think that they are a part of Phase 4. As weird as that sounds, I get it, but no, I don't think that they are a part of Phase 4. Even though that they are in the timeline. It's strange as shit, but I'm not going to include them in this, okay? We're just going to do the episodic Disney Plus TV shows only. I mean, for an example, Werewolf by Night is a movie, a Disney movie, Disney Plus movie. So I guess after Black Panther comes out is when I go ahead and wrap that into there. But the Groot stuff, no, it's shorts and stuff like that. So it's not really necessary to watch. Okay? So there are a couple of these Disney Plus shows that I'm looking at right now, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna number them. I'm just gonna say my least favorite to my favorite of all the ones that they produced. All right. Now my take is very different from a lot of other people, so please go easy on me, okay? So starting at the bottom of the barrel here, the worst Disney Plus TV show that came out during Phase 4. Bear with me. But that is Marvel Studios' What If. I didn't like it. They only had one good episode, and that one good episode was the Doctor Strange episode. That was the only good one. I have nothing else to say. Uh, but that's it basically. Oh, and the Marvel Zombies episode that was good as well. But the overarching show, no, I didn't like it. I didn't like what they did with Thor. I really didn't like anything about What If, so I really don't have much to say. After What If, I'm gonna say Hawkeye. I would say Hawkeye was good up into episode. I want to say episode, whichever episode was the one before. I think it was episode 3. I didn't like that episode, but episode 4, 5, and 6, that shit, that was good shit right there. Excuse my language, but hey, probably the best 3 episodes in any Disney Plus show. Just keep that in mind, only because of Kingpin, right? Um. So yeah, Hawkeye I would rank next to the bottom of the barrel with What If. Next after Hawkeye at the bottom of my list is Loki. I love Loki as a character. But that first episode, I don't know why they decided to do this, but the first episode was a recap of everything that we already seen. I watched it by myself and then I watched it with my girl. Then I'm pretty sure I went and watched it with my aunt at the time as well. So nah, man. That first episode, I nah. The only thing that drew me in because I tried to rewatch it again, probably like a month or two ago. But that final episode is the best episode in the whole show. So just based off of that, Loki is gonna be next to the bottom of the barrel as well. Next up, I don't know how people will feel about this, but oh fucking wow. Next up is She-Hulk. Now, I recently watched the Assembled documentary that they came out with. You should definitely give it a watch, but you learn that the first 2 episodes were meant to be the last 2 episodes. So basically, Kevin basically did change a lot of shit and And yeah, so that I mean, I remember reading an article where they tried to say that um they really tried to keep the timeline in check with how their show was going to be told. And I could tell you that I could see that they tried to do that. The best episode in that whole show was the final episode, though. I enjoyed that one, and the Daredevil episode. I can't wait for his show. So next up, I would say is Miss Marvel. The show was pretty good, and I mean, the villains was alright. I don't know if you could consider them villains or not, but finding out that she's one of the first mutants that we ever seen in the MCU, not counting what happened in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. That movie fucking sucked. But not counting what we seen in there, she's the first actual mutant in the MCU that we actually seen, a new one. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see what they do in the Marvels with that. Speaking of Marvels, my next show that is on my list is WandaVision. I watched the first two episodes, the black and white episodes, like 3 times. Uh, I can't go back to watch the show because of that. But I do want to say that every episode was good except for the episode before the finale. I didn't like that. I think it was like the Martin family one. So, but yeah, that show was pretty fucking good. I'm not gonna lie. I really like how they handle Wanda's grief, and it made me really excited for what they were gonna do with her in Doctor Strange. And she was the best thing to come out of Doctor Strange. Like, and then the the promo. I don't want to talk about Doctor Strange, but when I get to the Phase 4 movies after I see Black Panther this week, then I'll go ahead and talk about it then. But WandaVision, Wanda is, oh my, like, yo, really fucking cool character. I like her. I like her a lot, and everything that she's been through. I personally, because this was the first movie. I mean, the first show in the Disney Plus. The new Marvel shit or whatever. I'm looking at Wanda like she's the new Iron Man because the MCU started off with Tony. They did their 3 phases. Tony is gone. Now we have 4, 5, and 6 in its own category called the Multiverse Saga. And the first person we start off with is Wanda. So if we lose her by the time we get to Phase 6, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Because she's a really good fucking character, I swear to God. I really hope that, because I really feel as though that she's at the forefront of the MCU, in my personal opinion. Because she's the only person in the MCU that, as of right now, that we've seen twice. So, keep that in mind. Next up, I don't know how I almost forgot about this show, but it is in the right spot though. Marvel Studios' Moon Knight. If you ever watched the TV show Legion, you need to go watch that shit now. Legion is what made this show good for me. Seriously, go watch Legion. I think it's on Hulu. If you have that subscription, go watch it. I think it's 3 seasons. The producers said that they always wanted it to be 3 seasons, and you need to go watch that shit right now. Like that. Watch that, then watch Moon Knight, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But Moon Knight is really fucking got a lot of storytelling in this show, and yeah. And then coming to my number one spot, I don't really need to say it, but Falcon and the Winter Soldier is the best Disney Plus TV show to come out. The thing about the Captain America characters are that the way that Marvel Studios handles them, they're a more realistic take of grounded actual politic type shit that I enjoy watching. I like the story. I like how people assumed that just because Sam is an Avenger that he has money and that he was able to get certain stuff with the money. I like the fact that he doesn't know if he's able to fill the shoes of Steve Rogers as Captain America. I love how Bucky, after all of the trauma and how many times he had to be unfrozen, that he's able to actually deal with all of the shit that he had to go through and shit through almost what is that 80 years of his life. You know what I'm saying? And then to find out how, like I said, it deals with a lot of politics and shit. How there was already a second version of Captain America who the government tried to cover up. Like I really enjoyed the message in this, and I love the shit out of this show. Like like I said, the Captain, and I think Captain Feige even said it before as well. The Captain America movies deals with secretive government shit, and that type of storytelling in the MCU is number one. My favorite Marvel movie is The Winter Soldier, Captain America and the Winter Soldier. That is my favorite Marvel movie. The number one. Better than Infinity War, better than Endgame. And those aren't even in my top. Aren't even in my top either, those two movies. But The Winter Soldier is. I think that's when the MCU actually pivoted to a whole other thing, a whole other genre. But right after that, and then we actually like started getting into like sci-fi shit. Except for Civil War. Civil War was good too. But Winter Soldier is a good fucking movie. I like what the fuck they're doing with the Captain America movie. But yeah, that's my Disney Plus shows rankings right there. I'm about to go edit this video. After I'm gonna go see Black Panther on Thursday, and then I'll make another video on all of the MCU Phase 4 movies that came out, including Werewolf by Night, because that is considered a movie. It's considered a movie, so yeah. And then, oh wait, because I don't know when the Guardians of the Galaxy special comes out, so I may have to also include that as well. So not this week, probably in like a month or some shit after this upload, I'll go in and I'll rank all of this stuff, including Spider-Man No Way Home, because that was not the best Marvel movie in Phase 4 either. I'll probably rank that number 4. You'll see why when I come out with that video. Okay. But yeah, it's been Sky, guys. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. I really want to hear y'all's opinions in the comment section. I read them sometimes. Um, but yeah, though that's my take on the Disney Plus shows, and it's been Sky, guys.